This site was originally Market Gardens, fronting Osborne Road. It was owned by the National Mutual Life Association, and they had the property for some time. They were working on the development of the Brook Hotel when the first feasibility study of Brookside was put forward. That was 1966, and it depicted an open mall shopping centre similar to that of Chermside. Now, Chermside was opened in 1957. From there, the centre was developed. Development commenced in 1969. The Brook Hotel was opened by then, and this shopping centre opened on the 7th September 1971, and it was opened as an instant success. People came from everywhere, so this centre was packed for months. It was just really what was needed in this area.
Since 1971, when Brookside first opened, it's always been a family centre. It's always had the atmosphere of families can come and do their shopping, but more of a destination. Come and eat, come and play, come and meet their friends and family.
The centre was sold in 1987 to Grosvenor, and they owned the centre for 10 years, and during their time they did a major refurbishment of the centre, almost what you see out there now.
It's been extended numerous times, but Neil Judge always said the greatest asset we've got here is for car parking.
I think that it had a good thing going for itself in the underground parking. It was always marketed as having prominent undercover parking. Grosvenor sold the centre to the current owners in 1997.
Changes that occurred in that period is we painted the inside of the building from that lovely lolly pink to a cream colour, so that was a big change for the interior of Brookside at the time.
I remember the installation of the travel aiders in the centre court.
We also redid all the toilets, put in some state-of-the-art parents' rooms, which really suited this demographic.
Our first shop round in the pub mall, the little one leading out towards the hotel, there were big changes to Australia Post since then.
The reason I'm here is Brookside holds some really fond memories for me as a franchisee and both as a franchisor now. You know, where will I meet you when we've got this meeting? So that's where our positioning statement come from this store. And now all of a sudden that positioning statement for us, that's been a huge thing. So that was developed here in this centre.
Retailing has changed quite dramatically over the last 40 years, and Myer Brookside, when it opened, it would have had a chemist shop. Henry Francis would have been the chemist in there. It also would have sold, had a delicatessen, so it would have sold chooks on a Saturday morning, all that sort of stuff, so it was quite a different place than it is today.
It's quite different shopping from today, whereas we had to be shut at 12 o'clock on a Saturday, and we didn't have late night shopping then.
I remember coming here as a kid though, just shopping in the place. It was lots of fun. It seemed enormous to me then because I was so little, but it's still maintained a beautiful warm feel.
Probably as a little child, before I worked at Brookside, I remember the rock climbing ride outside of Myers, and it had a little slippery slide on it. I used to love that ride.
I hadn't actually been here a lot before I started working here, but my mother did study at the university that was just over the side there, and she brought me here once for a fashion parade. So I do distinctly remember a fashion parade probably in the mid to late 80s.
Fashions were hideous.
Well, at the time I thought it was fantastic.
I used to have big, fuzzy, big perm.
I do remember the fashion being very bright and leery.
And it's just so wrong.
Brookside's always been your shopping centre. That's how it's gonna stay, 'cause we do it all your way. Brookside, your way to better shopping. Your way to better style. Better savings every day. Your way to fresher food. Better fashion range for you. Brookside, your way to better shopping.